So, why do you think you might still be getting triggered? It's like you've done a lot of work, read the books, understand your triggers. You know they're there, but yet under pressure, it's like you still revert back to the old patterns. You may have learned some techniques like staying calm in a conversation, but maybe you still feel your body bracing. Maybe you say the right words, but you don't really feel like you're connecting with that person. Now, that doesn't mean that you failed. It means there's something deeper going on. Something deeper is running the show, something that hasn't been dealt with yet. So let me clarify. There's a lot of us that have done tons of self help, right? And it's great. It's needed. It helps stabilize us. It gives us language that's shared, right? We know what we're talking about. And it has helped us improve habits. But improvement isn't the same as integration. So you can understand your triggers and still get hijacked by them. You can learn all about boundaries and still collapse in those certain situations or relationships. Now, that's not weakness, it's fragmentation. That's the gap. So, what's really happening? So, when pressure hits, what's actually going on? Maybe it's fear, maybe it's needing approval, trying to not upset someone. Maybe you're just trying to stay safe. Because if fear is still driving your reactions, you're going to do things like tighten, overthink, just override yourself. You might shrink or just push harder, right? Even if you know better. So you can understand your triggers and still get triggered. You can read every book on boundaries and still collapse or shut down or freeze in certain situations or relationships. Knowing what to do isn't the same as being able to do it. When our nervous system gets activated, the body takes over, and information can't override sensation. So, what actually changes this? What actually changes this is not more information. It's not another book. It's not thinking harder about it or wondering why you can't figure it out. It's building the ability to stay present while your body's activated, to feel the tightness but not let it run you, to notice the fear and not let it make the decision. When your mind, your body, your words, and all of that starts working together instead of fighting each other, that's when things shift. And it's not because you learned something different or something new, but because you can stay with yourself, stay present, and start responding instead of going to the automatic reacting. So, this is why you still get triggered. It's not because you haven't done the work, it's because your nervous system hasn't figured out that you're safe. When your body feels safe, your reactions begin to change. Feeling safe doesn't happen with more insight. It's something you build, and you build it through practice. This is integration. When your choices feel aligned, your inner world and your outer behavior match. That's the shift. That's the shift where you're not forcing a different reaction. It's building the capacity to pause in the moment so you can say what's true for you instead of snapping or shutting down or walking away. So if you're tired of improving and improving and improving and still feeling like you're not getting anywhere, there's a reason for that. That's why I created the Inner Capacity Lab. It's 6 weeks of guided practice to help you understand what's happening in your body so that you can respond differently. You do this by practicing, by learning how to stay with yourself when your body activates. And that's so you can decide without spiraling. You can trust yourself without fearing the worst. You can make decisions without forcing or performing. And if you're ready to practice how to be triggered without letting it take over, then the Inner Capacity Lab is for you. I'll post the link in the description so that you can go and see if this is what might work for you. Hope to see you there.